Buche everybody in Cyberland. It's Fair Babalao. At least I hope so. Umodo Dileke coming at you with another video. Hopefully you get something out of this. But more importantly, hopefully you share this, because I believe that the content and us sharing has very, very important relevance to us as humans, to us within the religious community. So please continue to tune in, continue to share, all right? And always remember, give me the like, give me the subscribe, so then that way we can continue to build up our religious community, all right? All right. Now, the topic for today, really simple, right? Why am I doing Ebbo and it's not materializing? Right? That's an interesting concept, because you are investing in something and you are looking for a return investment, right? So you're investing in something and you want something in return. I think this is very simple, right? Because what we don't realize is that the investment that we are doing is more than you paying the babalao, or you paying an olorisha, or you gathering materials, and maybe you're doing the Ebbo yourself, right? With guidance of a priest or a priestess. Whatever that looks like, right? Whatever that looks like, because that's not the topic, right? You are doing something in order to get a result, right? Typically, during a consultation, right, or an ita, or maybe you have to work something a little bit more complex, something is written, a prophecy of some sort. You are in a solvo, a misfortune, a barrier in your path that is compounding the problem of you reaching your destiny. So you're doing it both. There's times when you're in Ire where things are looking very well for you, very positive energy, right? But we still doing it both to maintain that Ire, right? But then you ask and you do, and what happens is nothing materializes. So then you ask again and you say, hey, but I thought we did the Ebbo, so this, that, and the other. Yes, we did. But here's something that a lot of people don't realize, is that, when babalaos, ialochas, babalochas, right? When they talk to you and they communicate with you and they start to tell you your signs, they start to tell you, the 256 odungs, depending on which one came out for you, they begin to go down this road of don't do this, don't eat this, be careful with this, be careful with that. And you're blown away, right? You're blown away as the client, as the spiritual person. You're very blown back, because you're like, man, is this guy ever gonna tell me something positive? Is this girl gonna tell me something positive? And the reason why we do that is because we have to front load our problems, and we got to say, hey, look, this is what we're trying to avoid, right? And this is your prophecy. And if we're able to avoid this, in order to avoid this, by doing this, now the Ebbo will work, right? But that's only one part of the equation. That's only one part of the equation, right? Understanding the full concept of the consultation. But let me ask you this. And I did a video before, so you can look it up. Iwapale, right? Iwapele, right? Iwapale. And I did the video because I needed people to understand what it meant to have personal conduct. Because if you're going through life, right? If you're going through life and you don't have the ethical and moral intelligence, right, to walk life the way you're supposed to walk life, then are you not counteracting the same investment that you're putting in? Okay, are you counteracting your behavior, your personal conduct, counteracting the very spiritual investment that you are trying to put forward? I will even take it one step further and ask you, in your awo faka, ikofa, which we also call mano de orula, right? Hand of orula. Are you following your ita? Have you completely understood the do's and the don'ts of your ita? Have you completely understood who is the guardian orisha that governs your head and why? Right? A lot of people sometimes think, oh, someone like Obatala owns my head. But why? And sometimes it's because maybe that person needs Obatala in their lives, not because they already have the characteristics of Obatala. So you need to dissect that. Are you in line with your Orisha, or are you opposite of your Orisha and you need your Orisha? Because you got to figure out the happy medium. Either I'm too much, in the example of Batala, I'm too patient, I'm too tranquil, I let people kind of get by me, I'm very passive, right? And maybe I need to be a little bit more aggressive, maybe, right? A little bit more stern, right? Maybe I need to be still patient, right? But I need to be firm in my convictions, right? Or maybe you are 100%. Your mind is always in the clouds. You're constantly overanalyzing. You're always very anxious. You're allowing mental health issues to get the best of you. So maybe you need Obatala to bring you back a little further this side, so you have more patience, more tranquility in your life, more happiness, right? So you got to understand your ita. You got to understand who's your guardian orisha. You got to understand, if you're getting a consultation, what exactly are the ins and outs of that consultation, right? What are my prohibitions? What does the prophecy mean? So then that way, when you're doing that investment, you are putting your foot forward, because that's iwapale. That's the conduct that you have to perform to be the best version of you in order for that investment to flourish, right? No different than if you invested with money in the stock market. You invest in something that you know is growing, and you know it has a strong, market-based quarterly earnings, everything is working out well, and you're like, yeah, that's the one I want to invest in, because you see that they're conducting themselves in a manner that you trust. So then my question to you is, are you conducting yourself in a manner that you trust in order for your investment to flourish? So the grand question is, my Ebbo is not working and I don't know why. I would tell you, you have to dig deep. You have to dig deep. And this is a conversation I've had with many of my God brothers, right? Many Ialochas, Babalochas, right? Many clients always say, hey, I did something with this person that didn't work, this, that, and the other. I tell you that every priest and priestess is but a mouthpiece. That is all we are. We carry our chair based on consecrations and initiations, yes, in order to help mankind. But we are only one gear in a machine. You are also part of that machine. Okay, and you have to do your part when we do our part, in order for God, the Orishas, the Eguns, and everybody to do their part. Because at the end of the day, if you don't think that you can sacrifice, or maybe you think you can sacrifice 100 cows, right? 100 goats, 100 sheep, whatever, but your conduct is still off, right? You don't think that Orisha or those Eguns are going to look at you like, that is the person we want to help. No, do your part so that you're walking in a good alignment. A good alignment. If your car's off alignment, what do? You take it to the mechanic, they line you up. So why is it that you can't line up your Ori with your mind, with your ethical and moral behavior, with the ita and prohibitions, those evils that come? Food for thought. So I wanted to make sure I shared that with you, because there's more to a Bo than just you maybe coughing out some money, or you bringing an animal, or you bringing ingredients to somebody and they're doing the work. No, there's more to that Ebbo, and it's you. So with that said, Many beautiful blessings to you all on this great Saturday. Iburu, Iboya, Ibuche, Cyberland.